I don't know what else to do about it other than just buy thousands of dollars worth of honor cards, which maybe I could do. Either way, let's get it. Perfect. No, I was just, I wasn't actually talking, I was just moving my mouth. I was chewing gum. I'm an idiot. Sorry, thank you for letting me know I was muted. All I was basically doing was talking about how I was dead. In very fancy, convoluted ways. But I think this matchup comes down to if I get Leon and Arbiter. But, thanks for telling me. I wouldn't have noticed. I could have sat here for hours just talking to myself. Which I guess I do that anyway. Yeah, I'm at a point, I don't know, I might just buy into like a few decks. I might buy the mana base, just like buy the Soul Herder deck and some other stuff. I ended up buying like Feast and Famine, Light and Shadow, Batterskull, the Stone Fortress, and I ended up buying 3 swords of Batterskull and the Stone Fortress, so maybe I should just get the rest of the stuff for a deck. But I want to be able to play different stuff, which is nice for the rental service. I just don't have to own all this just random junk. My opponent appears to be delayed. If this lives, maybe I can just win with like gaining enough life and ghost quartering their Valakuts. Doesn't seem very likely, but that's broken, wow. You've solved it. All the devoted druid was missing was Lightning Greaves. I mean, I'm making fun of you. Maybe it's okay. I don't know. Doesn't sound great. It's what? It's 0 to equip, right? Get Shroud and Haste. This is the worst thing about streaming when your opponent's just like, yeah, I'm gone. And maybe they're tanking, but I don't think in playing Valakut you do much other than ramp. So maybe they're deciding. I think they're probably just gone. Yeah, I mean, oh, we play land. Oh my god, I was gonna look at just equipment in modern just for the sake of. I haven't really gotten around to doing that.
Yeah.
Let me know how the volume and stuff is. I think the music might be kind of loud. Oh, you're ramping. Amazing. Amazing deck. Right. Stoneforge Mystic's broken. How could they unban it? How could they do this? Modern is ruined. Can't believe it. Okay. It's a lot of Valakuts, bud. I don't know. This is probably the worst. It's probably worse than playing Reflector Mage. I don't think it matters. Yeah, I'm just dead. Like, I could play the Reflector Mage and delay them, but, like, the clock is shit. This just means they're gonna play Mountain and kill them, yeah. I don't know. I don't think there's anything I could have done. The play I made was bad. I should have Reflector Mage the Primeval Titan. But I think all that happens is they play a land, machine gun down my Reflector Mage, I attack him for 5, they go to 9, then next time they play Primeval Titan, kill my Germ Token, I die all the same. Yeah, I messed up, but this gives me 0% to win, the other one maybe gives me like 2%, the other line maybe gives me like 2% or something. I think I was dead though. Alright. I actually don't really have shit for this matchup. Which maybe is bad by me, but I think we just want to draw Leon and Arbiter. So this is nothing, right? What would I even want in my sideboard for this matchup? I don't know. Do I want this? Making them discard seems pretty irrelevant. Their green creatures not being able to block can matter. Is it okay against Primeval Titan? Kinda just don't want a sideboard. The other cards have their plays. Maybe Alice is better than Path. Sure, we could try it. Do we just leave? We just have 3 equipment. Like, this seems pretty awful. It's gonna be very difficult to have this survive. Whatever. Yeah, I think Scapeshift might also be pretty well positioned. Depends how much people are interacting with their mana base, but I think this hand's a keep. So we have Arbiter on 3. If we draw a land, we have Arbiter on 2, Aether Vial, and then just a bunch of stuff that's gonna win. If we miss, we don't necessarily lose, but our hand is really slow. How many lands do I have? 22. I don't actually know. I kind of want to try it. I'm just gonna keep. I'm just gonna. This hand's for the sake of learning from my mistakes. I think it's close, but most people would probably mulligan this. Aether Vial just seems so powerful in this deck. They shatter it. I look like an idiot. Maybe that's another reason too. Or I could just be incredibly lucky. Do I play the Arbiter or do I wait? Probably just play Thalia, right? Then I can Arbiter Ghost Quarter. If I don't draw land. Do I also have Revokered there? Wood Foothills?
Yeah.
I think I like Stoneforge Go. I mean, they can't do anything unless they have a gut shot. Is that better than revoking a fetch land? Probably. Can't anger me. If they have a fetch land, I can just respond. STE? What's STE? Tireless Tracker? Not at all scary. Can I name none? So I can name Clue? Pretty irrelevant. Do I want this to go up? I want to play around Anger if possible. Secure a Tri-Builder. Okay, yeah. Should I revoke her Tri-Builder? Is that good? They didn't. They had a tap land on turn 2. I do like the idea of Reflector maging this, but it's probably not better than putting Batterskull into play. So what? Fetch land is the scariest thing they could have with specifically Tracker. Tri-Builder's still gonna be decent. What I think I'm gonna do is name fetch land, take my Vial up to 3, and then just Reflector mage it. Which maybe is just putting myself in a bad spot, but oh, I can't name lands, right? I'm an idiot. Fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna name Secure Tri-Builder. I could name Chandra, or I could name Clue. I'm gonna name Secure Tri-Builder. I forgot this couldn't name lands. Can't name Clue. Is it not a card? Because it's a token? Non-land card. So I guess a token isn't a card, probably. Which I didn't know, but now I do. I think we're in a pretty good spot, though. Possible I'm just spewing, but go to 14, and then we're gonna have 10 power. I don't know. It feels like I played this game not optimally, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Not that big of a deal. Sure. Less beatdowns. Actually, I think Batterskull's still just better. It's gotta be. I think using Feast and Famine here is a little too fancy. That was a very good card to hit. I'll just attack everyone, I guess. Could put in sort of Feast and Famine instead of playing the Arbiter. Seems unnecessary. Either blocking the Germ or the Stoneforge, I think. It's the only two that make sense. 4 mana, I have Thalia Spellqueller. There's too much I'm worried about. Famine in? So if I put Famine in, I don't get to it. Yeah. I don't think making them discard matters when they're missing lands, but maybe I should have. I just wanted to clock them as efficiently as I could. I wasn't super worried about Anger of the Gods, because I still had the Batterskull. Alright, yeah. Again, I don't think I have much to do. Is there any consideration for Firewalker? I mean, I know Valakut just kills it. Doesn't do much against Primeval Titan. Seems really bad. I don't know if there's any Valakut aficionados in here that think Core Firewalker's the nuts versus it, but I think it's bad. I think I'd rather have all my other cards. This doesn't do anything, right? Yeah. I don't think I can get by on this one. Our mana's not perfect. I think we have... So we have 6, 7, 11. So we have like... If you're going to count the Aether Vials, which you kind of can't, but... 11 blue and 4 Aether Vials. The Ghost Quarter can fetch our island if we need to. Okay. That's pretty good. I'm gonna keep both my Ghost Quarters, I think. Yeah, but it's just like this 2/2 that attacks for 2. Doesn't die to Anger. It's just so bad. I mean, the fact that if for some reason maybe it couldn't die to Valakut or could like attack through, what's it called? Primeval Titan, but yeah, it just doesn't really do anything. So I Arbiter, they use the Tribe Elder, they can't Anger. They could potentially double Ghost Quarter them. I have enough mana. I think I'm just gonna play the Arbiter. I think this does an okay job of protecting it. I'm probably just gonna play Stoneforge and Ghost Quarter one of their lands, but we'll see. Like maybe means that's better. Maybe double bolt. I didn't even consider the fact that they can just, so how does this card work? Yeah, they can just fucking pay 2. So now do I want a Thalia? That was dumb of me. Maybe I should have played the Thalia last turn. So I can Ghost Quarter, they pay 2, I can Ghost Quarter again. Accomplish all that much. I think I'm gonna play Stoneforge Mystic and leave up Ghost Quarter. Everything I do is gonna be bad against Anger of the Gods. Plus untap land.
Stay forever.
Oh god. Okay, that was close. Yeah. Immediately I looked over and I was just ready for the chat for everyone to be yelling at me. Yeah. Okay. So how does this work? Players can't. Yeah. Got it. That was close. So I played Thalia and leave up Ghost Quarter. I'm an idiot. So that's another thing I should have strongly considered when Sacred Satan. Sure, you said it. Yeah. Sorry. I was thinking, I wasn't looking at the chat, my bad. I caught it, but it might be too late. Okay, Primordial Titan's not that scary. I think I'm just gonna attack and pass. Color's a good draw. Yeah. Remember, note to self: play Stoneforge before Arbor if you can. Okay, so they activate. Okay, so I can just counter this, and then Ghost Quarter their Valakut. Not now, because they already used the Arbiter, but I can Ghost Quarter it later. Is this a bait? I think it's good. Even if they have Anger, I'm taking away a lot of their mana, and then I can play Stoneforge. Probably better to let them have the Valakut. Okay, so this is 6 power. I can play the Stoneforge to present lethal, but it's really bad if they have Anger of the Gods. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna let them have 2 turns, I think. Maybe it's greedy. I know they don't have Anger of the Gods, right? Like they would have played it. I think. Yeah, I would like to. I don't know how I want to do it. I would like to do real streamer things. Like I know I want to get a mic. And I would like to have some sort of setup where my chats. Right now I have my main monitor and then a side monitor, and the chat's all the way the right of my monitor that's on the right. So I think that's part of why I look at it less. Like if my chat was whatever closer to my main monitor, I'd probably look at it way more often. But I should probably just make a list of stuff that I want to do eventually, even if it doesn't happen right away. It'd be nice to have that, so I don't forget. Okay, maybe Ayla. Okay. We did it. Oh, they had Arbor on it. I had Arbor. We did it. Arbor is a not fun card to play with against. It's so weird. The fact that you have to click on it as the opponent is like, it's really weird. It's just a strange card. So I definitely feel for my opponent. I've certainly had games on Moto where my opponent had Arbiter and I forgot to click on it or whatever. I think the last time I played against Arbiter, I thought the way it worked was like you tried to search and then it triggered and then you paid 2. But it's just like you have to click on it and then it's just a thing that lasts for the rest of the turn. So, yeah. Alright, that's good. I can't imagine mulliganing this. Yeah, not much to say. Got good magic cards, got 2 lands, got a 1-drop. This is a winning only stream, Vegan. I've never lost. Anyone who's watched me before knows that I've never lost a game. I'm on some weird blue deck. No, not a weird blue deck. They're a blue deck. I think I should play Stoneforge and get a sword. So what are my lines? I could play Giver to try to set up double Giver. Play Arbiter, which seems pretty useless. I could play Thalia, which seems good. I could play Stoneforge, which seems good. So do I want to play Thalia or do I want to play Stoneforge? I think with the way my hand's configured, I can win without Stoneforge. And if they just kill Stoneforge, I mean, they could Fatal Push my Thalia. No, they can't kill either, right? I have Giver. I should play Stoneforge because I have Giver. Right? They could counter it. Which is not that big of a deal. So yeah, I think I'm going to play Stoneforge Mystic. Blue-red, that's probably not a great matchup. Okay. Well, this guy can't target itself, so I'm just gonna attack. Narset, Blood Moon. Okay. We have our planes. It's annoying, but not the end of the world. How do I want to approach this though? I think Thalia is the play. Arbiter's cute too. I could play Giver. Mana efficiency isn't particularly relevant because I only have 1 white and a bunch of white cards. Blood Moon's actually pretty good versus my deck. It's not really built in the way to be good. Or to have a bunch of basics. It has like 4 planes and an island. I think it's Thalia. Modern at its finest. Blood Moon, Thalia. Everybody's having fun. Path to Exile. That's nice. I think I'm gonna play the Giver now. Just kind of does nothing. These are the only 2 cards I can play. I can leave a Path. Isn't that productive though? Maybe they can't Cryptic. Like anger me now. Then I get to keep 1 Giver or Thalia. I'm really gonna need to untap with both? Wow. That's actually insane. Cryptic tap. Sure. kind of want my island, actually. I'm just gonna not play. I'm gonna leave a path to use on one of the things they try to kill. I think my board's so good that it's likely that they're gonna need multiple things. They're gonna need anger or multiple things to have their hand be good against it. So I don't really need to add to it. And then if they do have anger, path is obviously much better than just playing an arbiter. So, okay. I think the same logic applies. Yeah, I don't know if the island's good, but put it in there. I have Path and Ghost Quarter in my deck, so. Like I said, my mana's not perfect. I think it's okay. I think the mana base works. The blue stuff has been okay thus far, but it doesn't seem necessary. Might just want to be mono white. If they're like a Through the Breach deck, that's pretty annoying. They could be like Kiki Jiki Exarch stuff. But also, I mean, that would be less bad because we have Path. Sure. Doesn't seem like it does much. It's mildly annoying now. Maybe I want white mana more than I want blue mana. I don't think that's true though. Like the deputies are bad. I'm not gonna pad that because I have a second Thalia. Okay, my opponent. Yeah. Okay, now I can think about whether or not I want to Path Mountain, dude. Ghost Quarter was 1. I think anything they have seems super productive. I think I want the island. I'm not even gonna use it right away, but I just want to have blue mana. Geist. Good card. I want to sneak that into play. So how much mana do I have? I think the line I want to make is activate Aether Vial, put in Thalia, cast Path. They've used 3 Cryptics, 39 cards left in their deck. I'll have 4 mana to pay for Mana Leak. Logic Knot will get it done. But even with all that, I can still just give her the Geist and let the Snapcaster die. Deputying Snap seems kind of suspect. Yeah, I think I like this line. TTP. Through the breach. Okay. See, you guys love abbreviating shit, and I'm like, what does that mean? Sometimes I figure it out though. I also need to be mindful of the fact that potentially we could get to a... That's annoying. Okay. Potentially we could get to a point where we get to deputy the Blood Moon and use our lands. So we're opening ourselves up a ton to Anger of the Gods, but they haven't had it, so just gonna hope they don't draw it. It's entirely possible it's not even in their deck, too. Sweet. Do I want to yes to this? 5 cards? I think so. So I don't even take damage now, right? They changed it. Alright, tap draw. So now that's fine. Now what do we do? I think we just get rid of the Blood Moon and then Ghost Quarter their 2 red sources. I don't really care if they get the Blood Moon back, it's not that big of a deal. Taking away red sources seems good though. Alright. Or Firewalker is also probably not good enough here. This matchup's just going to come down to whether or not I draw my planes, I think, or Aetherval. Probably going to have a bunch of shatters. Maybe I want Firewalker, just it wears an equipment and it doesn't die to anger. It's blocked by Snapcaster, but if I can get equipment on it, it's pretty good. Maybe 1 Rest in Peace, because it just covers a bunch of different Snapcasters. It's unlucky. Is it bad, Husky? I assume you're serious, even though you phrased it the way you did. Alright, Reflector Mage sucks. Deputy's pretty bad. I want none of these. It's cool that you can Aetherval Blood Moon, but I don't know if that's gonna come up. This can name Jace the Mind Sculptor, Narset. Scalding. You can't name Scalding Tarn, well, you idiot. Seems pretty bad too. I might just try the Firewalkers. I think they're gonna be bad, but Path also blows. But in conjunction with Firewalker, it makes it hard for Snapcaster to block. Huh. Oh, this seems super exciting. So maybe I need to tweak my sideboard to be better against Scape Shift and Control. Just a little bit. It kind of feels like I have no cards for either of these matchups. I think Scape Shift's a fine matchup just because we have Arbiter. Yeah, this hand's good enough. Aetherval's our best card, and get double Ghost Quarter Arbiter, so I'm gonna keep it. No Stitches, but it drew blood, and my knee is swollen. That's unlucky. Rip. Rip you. Don't get rabies. I don't know why you have to click so many times on Aether Vial. You do. This could be like, if 3 mana, I don't care. Leak is slightly annoying. They can't Logic Knot. Her hand's pretty weak though. Sure, they just want to cycle. It's fine with me. What's the best thing that could happen for us? Maybe them play Narset. Blood Moon would be annoying, but Search for Ascantha would be pretty sweet. Just them tapping out would be nice. It doesn't matter though, I have Aether Vial, right? I should have played Ghost Quarter. I really messed up right there. I didn't even think about that. I want to have two Ghost Quarters in play when I'm doing this shit. Alright. It's gonna do nothing. Just react to what they have. Okay. Yep, I think I'm just gonna keep doing nothing. Feels like we're losing this game, but if we can draw like Stoneforge, stuff like that. Maybe Core Firewalker will end up being good this game. Aether Vials are important, but we don't really have gas yet. Yeah, I definitely should have played the Ghost Quarter on too. I just played the Seagram Coast because whatever, it's a fast land. But I didn't even think about it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh no, I didn't even respond. So what happens? It's not that bad, right? If I respond, they pay 2, and then they have it for the rest of the turn. This is better, I think. Factor Fiction. Oh, this is so good for me. So I'm gonna Spell Queller it. I think I just want to double Ghost Quarter. Take away all the red sources. Alright. If I can get through the... it doesn't really matter. Even if they killed the Queller, it's... not gonna give him mana back. Snapcaster Serum Visions is fine. I'm gonna path this. I want to be able to attack. And they're not gonna get the land, so. So maybe they have Anger. Probably won't be good enough. They could have Anger and then have a Bolt, maybe. I'm going to click. Always know, always yield. Always know, always. Oh, I'm just a savage. This is disgusting. Sorry, opponent. Snapcaster, we have another path. If they tap out for anything, they die. Let's make Cryptic. Do I want to put the second one to 3? I think Cryptic, tap, bounce. Don't care. Maybe it's gonna be bounce this? What the fuck is this? It's textless. Show me what's happening. Alright. So, what? Does it bounce this draw, I guess? I don't think we can get punished much for this. I don't know. I can't really tell what the Cryptic's doing. It's gotta be bounce draw, though. Maybe that play was greedy, I don't know. Think about it enough. They could have like a bolt and then Cryptic bounce and then Factor Fiction and then Snapcaster block my Arbiter. I still have Path for the Snap and they go to 2. And I still have a Spell Queller because it got bounced. I don't think it would have ended up being too bad, even if they had like Red Source Bolt. Plus, they're gonna likely take damage because the way their mana base is constructed, they probably have like 1 mountain in their deck. So they would at least take a point if they had a fetch land. Alright, this hand has no vial, but can't imagine playing this deck and mulliganing in a hand like this. I'm gonna keep Eldrazi. Eldrazi on the draw is probably not great. Eldrazi, if we're on the play, still probably not great, right? Maybe the Arbiters are good though. White Eldrazi, okay. This could be like a Stoneforge. Okay. Guess I'll play Ghost Quarter. I know I said it, whatever last league I played against this deck, but I think just mono white Eldrazi with Stoneforge seems pretty strong to me. Like you get some minor synergies, like being able to displace your Stoneforge, but like your creatures are very good. They're all good at wearing equipment. Matter Reshaper means you end up with extra mana. 2 deputies, which is kind of nice. I don't even know what I want to deputy though. I guess Thought-Knot's here. Path would be a really good draw. Probably my best draw. So, I could kill the Temple and play Thalia. They don't have a land, I can double block Thought-Knot. I think that's good. I wonder if it's better to play Arbiter than Thalia. Do I want my path to be more expensive? If I draw a path, I can Flicker Wisp my own land, untap it, and then play path. If I have Thalia in play, I can't do that. Do I care if their path is more expensive? We don't have a path yet. I guess I'm gonna play Thalia. I don't actually know what to do here. It's probably close either way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if I would play Arbiter in the mono white Eldrazi deck. Okay, so this means they can just displace, so... Kind of hoping they just didn't have a land. So field's really good, right? They just field me and then neither of us get a land. I'm gonna get water with my opponent. Thanks, I'll be right back. Whatever. Okay. So I think I should play Arbiter and say go. And try to triple block this. Back to 3. They had a lot of lands. A turn 2 Displacer and a turn 3 Thought-Knot Seer, and then 5 land drops in a row. Okay, that means they just want to displace and then... I feel like I'm supposed to Reflector Mage the Thought-Knot Seer. I don't actually know though. Maybe it's better to use the Deputy. Is that... Well, this exiles it. This triggers, it comes back into play. It comes back, triggers on the stack. I eat it again. That's how that works, right? Reflector Mage this, then Flicker Wisp, Reflector Mage this, then they replay the Thought-Knot Seer, but I'm pretty ahead on board. I think I'm gonna play Reflector Mage. Land was a really good draw. Oh, I'm an idiot. This means they can't attack. I forgot they could flick their own stuff. Duh. Target creature. Sure. What happens first? I draw and then they take a card from me? Alright. It's not that bad. So what should I have a Reflector Mage? The Displacer? Like easily the Displacer? I say go. Maybe they play an Eldrazi, maybe they don't. Then I Flicker Wisp this. And then bounce the Thought-Knot Seer, then they can replay it. Then replay the Thought-Knot Seer, but it might be too late because I can Deputy it. Yeah. I messed up. Pretty bad. Alright, I guess I'll... So I Flicker Wisp this, they flicker, it doesn't matter. I think I want to play Flicker Wisp because I need to start attacking in the air. Maybe they just flicker their Thought-Knot Seer again. Oh my god, I got so punished for the turn I messed up with the Reflector Mage. Wow. Fucking Restoration Angel. Seems like a pretty bad card to play in your Eldrazi deck. Maybe I'm crazy. What's up, Archmage? I'm sorry. How you doing? Long time. Ish. Few weeks. Yeah, I know. I took a hiatus. Yeah, I don't know. I streamed like a day and like died to Neoform and Hogak on like turn 1. I think I died to Neoform on turn 1 in a match twice, and then I just like got killed by Hogak on turn 3 twice, and I was like, you know what? I've played enough Modern. I'm just gonna chill a little bit. And I thought about like streaming other games and stuff, but I figured I would probably just stick to Magic. And looting got banned, so I'm the happiest kid in the world. And now we're playing Modern again. How you doing? Don't cry. I'm back, okay? I'm back. I own Stoneforge Mystics on Magic Online. Everything's different now. I'm super dead, though. Just getting owned on most fronts. God, these arbiters have been so trash. Okay, this does nothing. I guess it hits this, which I should do. If I setting this up does nothing because this can flicker, so I need to try to get the displacer off the table. Oh, it doesn't work. Is this what it's like playing against flicker decks? This is hell. Yeah, it doesn't work, right? Because this flickers this flickers this. So I target this flickers this. Nothing works. Ah. Alright. Is there any upside? So if I force them to use the Thought here, I can hit a land drop. Does the land drop ever matter? I'm just dead. Damn. Eldrazi Displacer is a hell of a Magic card. Holy shit. I guess I'll hope they don't see the line. I don't know. Yeah, sounds fun. Yeah, we 5-0'd last night with this. Except for I couldn't get forced negations because Mana Trader sucks. So I was playing negates, but it felt fine. I don't think it's anything super special. I don't even know if it's better than the original version, but it was really fun to play. Like I mean, winning is obviously fun, but in addition to winning, this deck was awesome. But I mean, I liked this deck before Stoneforge Mystic was unbanned, and not much really changed. But now we are attempting to win with Blue-White Death Taxes. What's happening? They flicker this? What? Oh, they flicker the guy. Okay. I'll just die slowly. I don't know. I could attack for... I would die if I attacked. I don't think I have outs. Yeah. I have 2 Mutavolts and no Colonnades. Didn't really want to have any tap lands. But I don't know. This is just like attempting to port a Legacy-esque deck. I think having an extra call in your deck isn't a super high cost. Like the Geist has been pretty strong. The Deputies have been fine, but they just die a lot. I have 1 Reflector Mage. The Quillers have been pretty good. I guess I'll just play these and hope something goes my way. So I can't attack because this can flicker this now. Here's the list really quick. I mean, it's on Stream Deck if you want to see it too. But this is the first try at it. There's some experimental stuff. Like I have 1 Flicker Wisp. I have 1 Reflector Mage. I have 1 Revoker. But yeah, the core of the deck is white. You can just be mono white, I think, pretty easily. I've said it like a million times, but I like what our opponent's deck does. Oh, they pathed our guy. I didn't even notice. Okay. Swimmer and Path seems super great with Sword of Fire and Ice. Maybe. Sophaf? What is SOFAF? You guys love abbreviating shit. I hate you all. Yeah, I mean, I've got a bunch of like, you know, like Stoneblade decks and just random shit I want to try at some point. But I'm just trying more straightforward stuff for now. There's so much, like, I think the format's just kind of broken wide open. You have to have a good game plan against like Tron and big mana decks. You have to be able to beat Burn. But I think the format is a lot different now. Your sideboard's a little more open too. I don't think you need the same cards you needed last format or the previous formats. What am I even playing against? The Mirror? Okay, I couldn't remember. So these are good. I think the Revoker's fine. I don't think this is good. It's not relevant. Oust is good. Stoneforge seems like the most important card in this matchup. I don't hate Arbiter. There are gonna be some draws, especially on the play where it's decent. I don't know if I want all four. Everything else seems decent. Thalia's kind of garbage. Maybe I want 4 Arbors more than I want Thalias. Try this. Feast and Famine. Alright, I'm an idiot. I just said a different sword. I'm very uncultured. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but what's up? All right. Blue. Supposed to mulligan this? It's not very good. Guy seems pretty poor in this matchup, unless you have an equipment. Revoker's good against Vile if they're even playing Vile. I think I want a mulligan. I don't think this hand will beat most of their draws. Okay, this hand's a lot better. Hey, it's a bot. Hey, this time I knew it was a bot. Like the first message even. If anyone ever like tags my name, that's the first giveaway. You guys remember Archmage was there. Remember when I just like talked to a bot? It was great. But when the machines take over, they'll remember that one time I talked to them. Kind of want all my cards. I think, is House better than Path? It's worse against Thought-Knots here. I have Rejection. I probably don't need all my removal. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Oust. Give me the Mana's not great though. Oust is better against everything. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Oust. Change my mind. I have Rejection that I can maybe use for Thought-Knots here, and then I can oust whatever early creature they play. Either way, alright. Fuck me. Kind of annoying. All this reactive stuff is so bad versus Aetherwile. If I knew a bit more about this archetype, maybe I would have just played Shockland Go, and then I could play Giver and leave up Rejection. Got a Batterskull. I think I want to oust. This is bad either way. Whatever. I think we're doomed. Doesn't feel like I played this very well, but Giver is better to play on 1 if I draw one of my 2s. How many 2s do I have? I have 4 Stoneforge, 4 Arbiter, and Thalia. I don't know. Not super unhappy with how I played it. But. Yep. Steal your thing. Should probably play this, but I'm just gonna get Thought-Knot Seared. They're gonna take Path, and I'm gonna hate everything. What's the alternative? They get Vial to 3. Just pray they don't have Thought-Knot Seared plus land. I mean, they're like 90% to have it, right? You guys are funny. Any thoughts? Deputy or Spell Queller? Any opinions? I feel like letting them keep Vial just means I'm gonna lose over time. But deputying the Vial and then getting Thought-Knot Seared is pretty annoying. So, I don't know. Also, this Ganja's Castle should maybe just be another Plains. I don't know how popular Bloodmoon's gonna be, but it would make sense that Bloodmoon becomes good if big mana decks are gonna be good. Nothing? You guys got nothing for me? Alright, I'm gonna play the Deputy. That's what my gut says. My gut's always wrong. I'm gonna lose. This matchup seems tough. We're basically doing the same thing, except for they have bigger stuff. Okay. So what do I want to draw? I want to draw my own Stoneforge, basically. Did I know they were going to have that? It's third from the top? Second from the top. Okay, so I knew they were going to have it. Not that big of a deal. I don't want them to put in Batterskull, though. Or do I? I gotta get rid of it. This is fucked. I'm gonna attack for 2. I'm gonna leave. If they want to dismember my shit or path it. I don't really care if they get back to either while. How can I win this game? What needs to happen? Just can't. Stoneforge with Bloodmoon? I was talking about just like red white Magus of the Moon deck, Death and Taxes. It's probably fine. I don't know if you could get away with playing Seasoned Pyromancer, but it's really good at wearing equipment. You just end up with a shit ton of guys if the game goes long. It's kind of nice in Aether Vial decks. You draw a bunch of extra Aether Vials, you can just throw them away. Gideon? That sounds awful. Teferi's cute, but it's a bit wonky with Thalia. I think this deck should be one color. I think it should be one color and probably just have like 4 copies of Field of Ruin. No Mutavaults. Just play a pile of Flicker Wisps and maybe some Hawks or some shit. I know, what's his name? Aspirant Spike 5-0'd with like Mono White, Force of Virtue. And it seemed fine. Like Stoneforge and Force of Virtue isn't like anything special of a combination of cards, but you know, all the cards are pretty good. Hawks good with Stoneforge, Hawks good with Force of Virtue. I don't know if Hawks good, but how do I win this? I guess it involves racing in the air and losing to Restoration Angel. this. Gideon deserves a sword. Huh. What does Gideon of the Trials do? I know I own them. It just fogs a thing, and then it can become a dude, and then you can't lose if you have a Gideon. Tart permanent would deal. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know why this card fell out of favor. I think it just ended up being less good than the rest of the cards people played, but this card seems good. I'd be down to try some Gideon of the Trials. It's nice to have a cheap Planeswalker that... Batterskull? I let them equip. It's gonna be pretty hard to win. But Geist has been a card that seemed pretty good to me. Just throughout these leagues. Just the idea of it versus the big mana decks, and then it in conjunction with Stoneforge Mystic. So I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of good threes. Like there's Gideon, there's Teferi, there's Narset, there's Geist. I don't know exactly what you want to be your Spellcaller. I don't know what you want to be your 3 slot in your Stoneforge decks, but you have so many good options. It's just a matter of figuring out what they are. 3 mana Narset's an abomination in blue-white? You think so? Yeah, I mean, even before Narset got printed, I think Gideon was just not a card people played. I know it was really popular for a while. What is their hand? It's just like a bunch of Reality Smashers and Batterskull? And some 3 they're gonna put in off file? What's the 3 they're gonna put in? So what's that?
Does that scare you?
Pain's bad, right? I guess I want to play my Batterskull.
I don't want to be alone.
Casting Batterskull feels good. Spreading Seas, Dakran, Gideon. Okay. Yeah, maybe Spreading Seas is good again as well. I don't think so. I mean, Faithless Looting's banned. Tron's a lot better than it was before, and it was already decent. I think Scapeshift kind of has a place now. People are trying to do Stoneforge stuff, and you just like ramp into Primeval Titan. Batterskull's gonna stop looking good really soon. It's colorless. I give it protection from colorless. Did I do that? God, that card is so good. Maybe I should have used the Giver. I don't think I could beat a Displacer. Displacer owns the equipment mirrors too. God, it's so good versus equipment. Yeah, I like this deck my opponent's playing. I know, I've said it probably like 7 times in the past 2 days, but it seems good. Thought-Knots here. I just want to concede to save time. In life, not in the match, because this is game 3. Or whatever, or game 2. Wow, you're ready. That seems unnecessary, but you know, whatevs. don't know. So how does this game have to look for me to win? Maybe draw a land, cast the sword, I spell queller. None of it sounds good enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it. I'm dead. You win. Could try to figure my way through this game, but I don't think it's happening. It's so good. Alright, we lost. We've been slain. 2-1. Yeah, I mean, maybe Death Attack still sucks. It's probably the case, right? Like, if Stoneforge is nuts, and it goes in decks that were already good, you should probably do that. If Death Attack sucked, and you put it in your Death Attack deck, is it going to do enough? Probably not. But I think one of the best cards you can play in your Stoneforge deck is probably Aether Vial. There's a lot of cost to it. You have to build your curve in a specific way. There's like certain deck building restraints with Aether Vial. But Aether Vial is really good with Stoneforge Mystic. Aether Vial is just a good Magic card, but it's always like, it's an awkward card, again, because of the building restrictions and it's a bit high variance. The games you don't draw it, the games you draw it later, very different. But I wanted to try like Ice Fang, Snapcaster, Stoneforge, Aether Vial, maybe like Eternal Witness, Pile of Sweetness. I think that could be good. Alright, this hand's awesome. Going through the Karn effect. Yeah, I don't know. Karn just felt like one of the most overrated cards I've seen in Modern. I think it's fine, but so what are they? Snow deck maybe? Renin 6 Snow deck, or just Teamer, cool, good cards. So I could play Giver, or I could play Arbiter. I think I like Arbiter, because if they have a second fetch land, it would be nice. They could just bolt it, but whatever. They're not bolting the Giver. It's a little awkward for my curve. Maybe not. Maybe I just play Revoker, Giver. It's getting bolted. Revoker to check Renin 6? Oh, it's not. Okay. So they're like Teamer Delver. Yeah. Can't name lands anyway, well, one day you'll realize that. So I think Renin 6 is the scariest thing. They could easily have had it and a fetch land, and not been able to play it because of the Arbiter, or not wanted to play it, even if they could. Yeah. I hope Dredge fucks off and dies, but I'm sure it's still decent. Like the graveyard decks that got worse get better if people don't play Graveyard Hate, so it doesn't really matter a ton, right? But if the graveyard decks get good again, without having looting, I think if people want to beat the graveyard decks now, they can just do it. Like you're gonna be able to have your Rest in Peace on time or whatever before they have all their creatures in play the majority of the time now. This is awkward. I'm just gonna not. Pretty likely I can spell quell or something. Just gonna pass. If they just attack and pass, it's kind of bad for me, but there's definitely an argument to getting 2 Giver runs in play as soon as I can. But I don't want to miss out. Maybe this was bad. Nah. Bridge from low can piss off. Yeah, alright, well, I got punished. Dice is fine though. Probably gonna get countered though. I'll play Giver first. Maybe I should have played Aetherwell first. Almost certainly should have played Aetherwell first. I think the Giver has more value here. What's their hand? Bolt your Giver? Genesis Wave? Do I need a Genesis Wave? I mean, that deck doesn't really make a mana, right? Like, it just draws its deck while it's going off. Are you talking about this deck? I assume you're talking about this deck. You don't make a ton of mana, you kind of just get Cobra Reef and then draw your deck. Alright, now they draw the cantrip that I can't eat. Lucky. Bottom both. So I can double block and protect the Geist. Should have thought about it. I probably should have attacked my 2-1. Okay. It's a lot of Abrades. Is the second one? There's 2 Abrades in that main deck. I'm talking about that deck. Not the whole deal. I mean, would I rather just have Finale or something that means I'm gonna get, like, I can get a Reef earlier or a Lotus Cobra earlier? And I get specifically what I want? Because again, you don't need, like, you just need a few combo pieces and then you draw your deck. It's not really the case that you end up with a bunch of mana and have nothing to do. 3 cards? I can't block. Maybe I can consider blocking next turn. If I draw a land, I can Castle and Queller. I guess they just assign 4 damage to the Geist, though. Alright, we're dead. Path. Nothing, kind of. It's not pass. Well, like, no, okay, look. Will that likes memes still optimizes his decks. I don't just, like, go in like, haha, put a cat in my deck. It's a zombie cat, lol. I want to play meme decks and then crush people into the dirt with them. That makes sense. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize for crushing your dreams. We could build a different Genesis Wave deck. We could play that stupid triple green Llanowar Elves. We can just Genesis Wave people into oblivion. Sorry, Archmage. I'm sorry. So do I want a triple block? I guess I just want a double block. I think I need my Geist to win. I could triple block here. I probably have 2 removal spells. Or at least 1 counter spell. Alright, let's see. I triple block Mandrels, they kill Arbiter, Geist. I have Revoker, Queller versus Tarmogoyf. I draw Stoneforge Mystic. And then I jump, and then I have a sword or something, or a Batterskull, and then I draw a land. I think I need to keep my Geist. Wait, am I? No. I think I need to use the Caller this turn. Maybe I could use the castle and not use the Caller. That's a great winning line, though. Nothing. I guess they bolting my face. Yeah, if there's anything this deck lacks, it's value creatures. The only value creature it has is Stoneforge Mystic. You lose to Snapcaster Bolt very quickly. So what? I jump, attack with Geist, and then like attack with Geist and Queller, and they have nothing, and I win, or I drop Path. Genius. Nothing? I feel like I have a bolt. Feels like they have a bolt, right? I should play around bolt. I'm just gonna play around bolt. Now I died to a bolt. If I let this happen and I don't hit another spell queller, I'll die to bolt anyway, so. Yeah. I don't think there's anything I could do based off how my opponent played that, so well played by them. Alright. It ain't the same. Alright, what somebody, his name is like Zed Magic, came in, posted a really cool deck. They said they'd been streaming for a while. And I mean, it's not like anything revolutionary, but it's kind of cool. It's just basically Elemental, Sealy Cat. And I might get around to this at some point. I don't know if it's anything fantastic, but I do enjoy me some Risen Reef Voice Resurgence. Alright. Let's see. We were playing against Teamer stuff, Tarmogoyf and Delve. SMP seemed good. House seems good. It's good against Tarmogoyf. I think this is the sort of choice. Double Braid though, what the fuck? Why would it be Double Braid? This matchup seems tough. We definitely win. I think you can beat any deck with this deck if you just like draw Thalia and Ghost Quarter Arbiter. Try my Queller. I'm gonna try no Fire and Ice, no Revoker, and I guess minus a Deputy. Yeah, this is about as pathetic as they come. Most mediocre of hands. Might be good enough. Maybe I just get to go Thalia, guys, and they die. Playing Stoneforge seems bad. We'll see. Yeah, playing Stoneforge seems really bad. I'm not gonna do it. Before I streamed, I sat here for at least 20 plus minutes waiting to get the deck. I wanted to get the deck and then start streaming. I would have streamed earlier, obviously, but I assume it's fucked up. I ended up buying more cards just because they didn't have them. Okay. So now do I want to Stoneforge or do I want to put Geist into play? Geist gets outclassed pretty quickly. Thought I have Reflector Mage. Probably just a giant noob and don't know how to play with Stoneforge Mystic and should just always put it into play as soon as possible. But I'm gonna try this. Okay, so now this could be a 2-mana counter spell and I get kind of punished. Even Dillion Click? I think I just attack, actually. And then... I think the Thalia means that the Queller's gonna be good enough the majority of the time. Maybe they even block first. They should play their spell before blocking. But they can't really have 2 spells, right? And they don't have a fetch land. Ton of damage. So they can maybe kill Queller, kill Thalia, but then I get to Reflector Mage the Tarmogoyf and attack. So I think we're in a good spot. I don't think they can do much. They could like Vapor Snag the token, I suppose. That seems better. Alright. Yeah, this deck is so much more powerful on the play than it is on the draw. It's kind of absurd. But yeah, we just did the taxing thing and their hand wasn't really that strong. I think I like Misconfiguration though. It's just tough to get through the green creatures and Fire and Ice doesn't really kill anything. Yeah, I mean, this hand's a little better than our last hand, right? Probably just gonna be Giver into Stoneforge this game. Hope they don't have double bold. It's a bad sign. Okay, now I'm playing either well. This is good, because even if they like abrade it, they don't get mana out of the first turn, and I do. Okay, I'm gonna play Thalia. Maybe I'm not. Play an Arbiter, they sack. Maybe they bolt it. Play Thalia, they bolt it. Not super happy about that exchange. I think I want to Vial in the Thalia. Stoneforge, they bolted. It's not the end of the world. I could get Feast and Famine to play around that. Still seems likely bad. I'm just gonna play the Arbiter. I want to flash in most of this stuff. I guess maybe if I want my Vial to go up to 3 to flash in the Geist. It only is gonna matter, I think, if I don't draw land. But all playing Thalia really does is make him take an extra 2 points. I think this is good. Billion click. Snapcaster Bolt. Okay. So. I think. What do I want to get countered? Arbiter? I could just not have a counter spell though. Like, how many counters realistically gonna be in the deck? It's gonna be like Mana Leak, Remand, some number of those, possibly Spell Snare. Guys, is good against Spell Snare. So what do I want a Violent? I could figure that out first. I think I want a Violent Stoneforge Mystic. That's just jamming Geist. It's actually really complicated. I get 2 punished no matter what I do though. Just pick something. So if Geist gets Mana Leaked, it's bad because I can't file it in. I'm gonna cast Thalia. If I didn't have Mana Leak or something of that sort, I missed out on a lot by not casting Geist. But if they did, it was gonna be so bad for me that I think that it's fine the way I played this. I'm gonna get a sword. It's pretty likely this dies. If they feel obligated to Snapcaster now, I can just put sword into play and have Geist. Play around Vendilion Click. By using this now, it's worse against Anger. I think I should do it now. Yeah, it's always good to remind me, but that's something that came up earlier, and fortunately I caught it before I made the mistake. The Arbiter is a tricky card to play with, I guess. It's really annoying, actually. Maybe I was talking about lines of play where it would have been Arbiter in been to Stoneforge. Alright, so I just concede to a braid? Probably, right? I think I should draw untapped land. Untapped land means I don't have to concede to a braid completely. Definitely looks like they have a braid. Just play around it as much as I can. Maybe I pull the trigger next turn. The problem is if they start attacking me and just have a guy back. So like I can equip the Mutavault with the sword if I get another land. If they have a braid, they braid the sword, then they eat the Mutavault. It makes it that much harder for me to get to Powder Skull. So this way I can just equip it to the Arbiter. This one is here. Always no, always yield. Well, that's good versus a braid. So I got rewarded for waiting. I think I want to say the spell queller for anything that interacts with their equipment. Sort of just assigned to that duty. Means they don't have anything if they're attacking unless they have creature plus a braid. We played this game really well to get in the spot we're in. Snapcaster Mage. Jump block. Oh. Guess I'll just Reflector Mage one after they block. Blue has definitely put in a ton of work this game. Guys has been awesome. I want to know. It's better to have flash 2. Equip shove, I guess. Another Snapcaster Mage doesn't really do anything. Not equip, animate. TJ with the sub, thank you. Thank you very much, TJ, the homie. The lender of magic cards. Alright, 1. Alright, playing for the 4-1. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this deck. It feels fine. Does it feel like the best deck in Modern? No. Does it feel like it got a ton better? Yes. Stoneforge Mystic is a good magic card. This is a great shell for it. I'm not entirely certain if you need to be blue. I mean, you definitely don't need to be blue. I don't know if you should be blue, or another color, but it's a sweet deck. After this match, I'll try to figure out what I would change. But yeah, maybe you don't need Deputy. Maybe the format's like fair enough that you can just not have this thing that dies to removal, because there's so many decks that play spot removal now that the format's fair, but oh, I got a raid, I didn't even notice. The Will Hall experience, thank you. I didn't hear it. Normally it makes a little alert. Thanks a lot for the raid, Will Hall. I hope you're still here. Sorry I missed it. I didn't hear the alert. Maybe it was just the sub went off at the same time. But I appreciate the raid. What's up, everybody from Will's stream? I'm also Will. Unless that's not Will. Alright, I think I'm gonna keep. Nothing fancy, but Stoneforge, 3-drop removal spell. I think Stoneforge is probably the second best card in our deck behind Aether Vial. So what's up, Bobby? I'm gonna get water. Be right back. I have 6. Ooh. It's another matchup that's probably kind of rough. I mean, we got by against our last opponent. I mean, we've been beating a lot of matchups that haven't seemed like they were going to be great. But I mean, I guess that's Death and Taxes, right? No matchups where you're like, yes, this is the matchup I'm going to face. Maybe Storm. Even that. Yeah, I want to attack with this mutable next turn. Kind of high. Oh, it was a good draw. Just any 2-drop would have been good there. Just need to draw more spells than my opponent at this point. Stoneforge. So maybe they're black-white. I'm just gonna deputy it. Spending my turn playing paths kind of awful. Maybe they just play like fetch land, fatal push, and I get punished. Schooler. Yeah, okay. So they could be Death Shadow. If I had to guess, they're just like black-white good cards. I don't know. I mean, I think Stoneforge isn't that good in. That good in Death Shadow. It's fine, but like, you don't really need to equip your Death Shadows. You just need to live and attack your opponent with Death Shadows. Okay, so if I play Path, it costs me 2 mana. I can Path, Mutavault, attack. I can also just Mutavault, attack, leave back Path. I think that's better. I don't really care if I trade Mutavault. I'm still gonna have 4 mana. I'm gonna play a tap land, so I'm just gonna use my castle. Maybe I'm not gonna play a tap land. I'll just play Ghost Quarter. Let's leave up Path. This attack was probably useless. I think I blocked this the majority of the time, so I shouldn't have attacked with the deputy. Really no attack there? I just don't give him land. It's better. Oh, I messed up. Well, I have the beginning comments. So. Thought I skipped through that. Alright. Yeah, we'll just attack for 5. So they're gonna get a Batter Skull. We have a Path. It's 6. It's gonna be close. I mean, once the Batter Skull gets pathed out, it doesn't really do anything. Or won't do anything for a while, at least. We're in a fine spot. Just draw all my deputies. So I attack, they have to Batter Skull. How do I want to use my turn? Sword costs 4, Path costs 2. Is it better to attack with Mutavault? So let's see, they go to 6. Maybe it's better. They don't have Path, right? I think they do. Maybe it's better for them to block the deputy, take 4, then put the Batter Skull in. They take 1 less point. I'm gonna animate my Mutavault, I think. Just attack with everyone. That's a good line. guess I'll just pass. Maybe I want to Ghost Core to the swamp? I'll just do nothing. Should have left the castle, but doesn't matter. Yeah, it's hard for me to tell what they're actually doing. I think they're probably not Death Shadow. I'm gonna stand by my assessment. Probably won't change the way I board much, but I don't think they can win because of the Thalia. But no matter what. This doesn't show him Spell Queller, which is maybe relevant. They would have to have Gut Shot. Still die. Alright, so what do I think is in their deck? Like maybe some Planeswalkers, Lingering Souls, Fatal Push, Path, discard, all that shit. Jason Famine seems okay. Everything else is pretty bad. The house is fine. Maybe they have Dark Confidant. Probably want the house. Broker might be decent. I assume they have a bunch of removal. I'm gonna trim one deputy. Probably it's not even that great. I'll try one less Arbiter too. Sorry, one less Aether Vial. It's not as good against the discard decks. You like keep a hand with 2 vials and they have like Thoughtseize or something. Your hand kind of does nothing. Yep. Just a curve. Can't cast Queller yet, but get plenty of looks at another colored source. So this is probably Fatal Push. If it's Fatal Push, do I want to play my Giver? It only gets better if I draw Aether Vial and then draw 2-drop, which is impossible. So they didn't have it. It's another reason to play it. They might not have it. Wait, what? Okay, 2 modes. I thought they picked 3 modes. That's aggressive. There must be a lot of equipment. They're discarding Fire and Ice in a matchup like this. It's not bad. If they can't kill it, it's gonna be pretty hellish for them. Might just get like Liliana the Veiled. Wow. Huh. Okay. Interesting. It's likely that their hand is more expensive than mine. I'll have a second mana source. I could oust, double Ghost Quarter, then play Thalia next turn. I think that's my best line. Just hope to peel lands. I could also just play Thalia and have another body in play. And then just Ghost Quarter and have Spell Queller. Maybe that's better. Sounds better. It's worse against like a 3-mana Wrath. It's worse against Stoneforge Mystic? Yes. Alright, that'll land. It's a pretty good card. Yeah, if I knew they were going to just play Dark Confidant, I certainly wouldn't have done what I did. Because they're going to bury me. Scholar, right? Yeah. Yeah, Bob's kind of a nightmare situation for my deck. Yeah, Death Taxes doesn't seem good. Like, all this stuff still just gets obliterated by Ryan 6, right? Basically the perfect draw. Urborg, what the fuck? Yawgmoth? Kalidas, okay. Yeah, that one's not. Another path? Alright, I think I want all 3 mana. I'm gonna name... name Kalidas. It's best to name like Liliana Last Hope or Liliana the Veil. I'm gonna try Last Hope. Maybe this is stupid. I need to eat 3. I guess I can race, kind of. I need like Reflector Mage or one of my deputies. Alright, wrong Liliana. I mean, it's more likely to have a bunch of these in their deck, but like after... I'd probably fund it. Doesn't matter. I don't think I was winning anymore. Well, I guessed right. They're not Death Shadow, they're just like black-white good magic cards. Maybe I want to try all the vials into play. I think I stand by how I sideboarded. Should be good. Maybe it's greedy to only have 3 on the play, but I'm gonna be down a card. There's still gonna be a Titleist Scholar, Liliana the Veil discard deck. Hopefully I just get lucky and draw exactly 1. Try this. It's pretty awkward, but Giver's gonna be decent. Mulligan. getting Mana-Tithe? Okay, thank God. This means my Stoneforge is likely dying, but you get a free land. Like them pathing your 1-drop is never going to be too bad. Unfortunately, we don't have the white-black sword in our deck. So what do we want? Batterskull's pretty good. Even if I have to cast it. But I think I'm going to get a sword. So now I have to decide which sword I want. And it's got to be Fire and Ice. Because I think their plan is to just kill this right away. Batterskull will probably be cast and be decent at some point, but next turn I can just play Sword and Giver, and then they have to answer that as well. Or they could just have Stone Nothing and die. Alright. Now I wish I got Batterskull, but again, I think when you're playing with Stoneforge, it's good to split the difference. Like, just get a sword that's good if they kill your Stoneforge, and it's still gonna be fine if you're putting it into play. Okay. Doesn't really bother me. I'm gonna do this. If they kill my Giver, they get me, but this means I draw a card. I'm still gonna have the Stoneforge with the equipment on it, so it's supposed to be pretty far ahead. Should probably just play for the board, right? No, I'm gonna play the Thalia. So this, not Damnation, could be Kalitas. Yawgmoth, okay. That's mildly annoying, I don't think it really matters. So I can Arbiter Path, I can Path. Play Flicker Wisp on. I think Arbiter Path is good. Arbiter Path, Ghost Cutter, Ghost Cutter. I have Thalia. I want them to kill Thalia first. How do I get them to kill Thalia first? Attack with Stoneforge. That's a Path first. No matter what, they're gonna get the land, but I can still double Ghost Quarter them. So yeah, we'll give them the land off the path. And then it'll cost 2, right? Costs, yeah, no. Can't do everything I want. So I could give her the Stoneforge, Pro Black, attack, target Spirit. Yeah, I'll do that. Gives me everything I want. Oh, they just jump, right? It's the same difference. I don't get a card. But I think I care way more about mana advantage over card advantage. So this accomplishes what I want. Yeah, I'm fine with this line. Maybe I can't get Damnations, right? So this blocks, this sacks here, kills this. Go to my second main phase. Now my path costs 1. I get to play the Arbiter, path the Yawgmoth, they can't search, go square both their lands. Yeah. I think that's basically the best way I could play this turn. discard spell Lingering Souls? Okay. I guess they floated because I thought I had Thalia, but I don't. I think it's all just Lingering Souls. Yep. I messed up? I can't see too many worlds where this is that bad for me, but... I'm gonna go ahead and flicker my Stoneforge and get a Batterskull. Wow. Okay. So they just have to jump. Oh, it's Death Touch. Okay, it's not a jump. I think it's better to... I can hit him for 5. I think it's better to just put the Batterskull into play. Probably not. I think I should have just equipped. It's a little better against spot removal. I think they have Path or Fatal Push. I'll go ahead and throw away my Stoneforge. One equipment left in my deck. I don't know, is there effectively 6? If I equip the Reflector Mage and it dies, I gain 4 life, which is cute. If I equip the Germ and it dies, they go to 4. I think I still just equip the Reflector Mage. The thought process behind this is it takes more mana. No, this is just better. I think this is better in all scenarios. Okay. Alright. Well, I mean, those games were pretty interesting. I don't know how our games actually went. So 2-1, 2-1, 0-2, 2-0, 2-1. Yeah, so... And we definitely battled. The deck felt fine. I don't know. I don't think it's great. Like, it's pretty weak to Jund, Ren 6. But it might be well positioned if you think you're going to play against a bunch of big mana decks and combo decks. How is it against Urza? I didn't play against Urza. No one seems to be wanting to play Urza. But it's pretty fun to play, and it felt good. Geist was really good. Queller was fine. Deputy ended up being pretty bad at most points. Giver just died right away, but it's 1 mana, so not that big of a deal. Stoneforge is excellent, obviously. I don't know the exact equipment configuration I want, but I think you want 4 Thalias. I think you still want 4 Arbiter. I like the Mutavaults, but maybe they should be Field of Ruins. The mana felt fine. What was the sideboard lacking? Maybe just diversity? It didn't feel like I used the sideboard much at all. So maybe just like more things that are good against the fair decks. I don't know what that would be. Maybe just like Gideon ally of Zendikar. Like against the decks that just kill all your stuff. You just want a Planeswalker that is good against spot removal. The rest in pieces were pretty bad. I never needed them. But maybe like this? What about the main deck? I liked the Flicker Wisp. I tried 2 deputies. And Revoker's unnecessary. I want to try the Mariner, or whatever it's called. Maybe try that moving forward. But yeah, not bad. I mean, we went 4-1. But yeah, I think this is... If I was going to run it back, I don't think I would change the mana. The castle never came up. And if Blood Moon becomes super popular, you can just make the castle of plains. But I think I like the mana the way it's configured. Mutavaults can become Field of Ruins if you're really worried about like Tron and Scape Shift and just whatever decks where you need to interact with the lands. But yeah, it felt fine. I don't know. It still feels like Death and Taxes. It still feels like Death and Taxes probably gets worse when they're more fair decks. And I'm not a Death and Taxes aficionado, so maybe that's not entirely true, but I think you don't want to play against Shun, you don't want to play against Ren 6, you don't want to play against just like blue decks with Snapcaster Mage and Path to Exile and Lightning Bolt and Fatal Push. So maybe because of that, you want a third Geist. Geist was really good. There weren't any glaring errors. It felt all around fine. But yeah, I think I'm gonna move on. Let me open some chests, and then I'm gonna see if I can get mana traders to give me cards, but they're not having it. How many we get? 5. Right, I'll open 3. Fuck it. We opened like 12 last night. Ad nauseam, is that a hit? We opened like 12 last night, and I think the most expensive card I opened was a ticket. It's probably worthless, because who the fuck plays Ad nauseam? $0.10, hot dog. Beacon of Unrest. That might be worth something in paper, but... Alright, rip. Yep, it's 9 cents. Alright. These chests suck. Can you support displacers? I think if I was gonna play Displacer, I would just not play blue. If you want, I can just... I mean, it's so easy to switch. If you want, I could just make a version with Displacer. The way I would build it. I think it'd be pretty straightforward. I don't think I'm gonna be playing too much Death and Taxes stuff in the future, but I'll make one really quick. A lot of Eldrazi. Everyone thinks Battery Shaper sucks, right? It could be decent in a format with fair decks. I don't know if I would play Dash. Good God. Okay. This. Think you need Smasher.